Welcome to Addiction Group's podcast, where we address pressing questions about addiction. Our goal is to provide insight and guidance for those seeking answers. I'm your host, Anna. Welcome to today's episode on Addiction Group's podcast. We're diving deep into the intricate relationship between couples and drug addiction. Today, we're joined by Ben, an expert in addiction and treatment. Ben, can you start by giving us an overview of how addiction can affect relationships?
Absolutely, Anna. Addiction can deeply impact relationships in a myriad of negative ways. For instance, it might result in financial instability, loss of intimacy, codependency issues, and even domestic violence. It's a problem that not only disrupts individual lives, but can unravel the very fabric of romantic partnerships and family dynamics.
That sounds incredibly challenging. With those kinds of consequences, could you explain how couples rehab can actually help?
Couples rehab is really about tackling those negative impacts together. It offers therapy that focuses on both the substance abuse and the relationship. This form of treatment aims to help couples overcome addiction, mend their relationship issues caused by substance use, develop healthy coping mechanisms to avoid relapse, and support each other to stay sober.
That collaborative aspect is really interesting. Could you run us through what attending a couples rehab program looks like?
Sure, couples rehab involves both partners actively participating in treatment sessions together. It's crucial that both are equally committed to not only their individual recovery, but also to rebuilding their relationship. It can be tough, but with joint motivation and dedication, it's possible to navigate the challenges together.
Now, what would you say are some warning signs that might indicate a couple is struggling with substance abuse?
There are several red flags to watch out for, including both partners having substance problems, using alcohol or drugs to cope with conflicts, neglecting responsibilities, experiencing domestic abuse while under the influence, and needing substances to feel intimate. These are signs that it might be time to seek treatment.
And what about codependency? Can you tell us a bit more about that and its signs?
The codependency is an unhealthy relationship dynamic where one partner may prioritize the needs of the other who's struggling with addiction, often to the detriment of their own well-being. Signs to look out for include making excuses for the other's substance abuse, difficulty making decisions, poor self-esteem, and an exaggerated sense of responsibility for their partner's actions.
Those behaviors sound quite concerning. Moving on, can you highlight the benefits of couples going through rehab together?
Definitely. One of the most significant benefits is the opportunity to learn new skills to help with recovery and improve the relationship. We're talking about communication skills, anger management, conflict resolution, and stress reduction methods. Mastering these can contribute to a healthier and happier relationship, which is vital in preventing a relapse.
In light of that, are there cases where couples rehab might not be the right choice?
Yes, there are situations where couples rehab isn't advisable. This includes cases where there might be extensive individual needs, ongoing domestic violence, lack of mutual desire to enter rehab, or where one partner doesn't wish to continue the relationship post-rehab. In such circumstances, alternative or individual treatment options should be explored.
That makes sense. Now, what are the types of treatment programs available for couples dealing with addiction?
There's a range of options. Inpatient rehab involves staying at a facility for round-the-clock supervision, while outpatient programs allow for more freedom. Then there's intensive outpatient rehab, where you can maintain daily life while receiving treatment. It's also worth mentioning behavioral couples therapy, detox programs, and medication-assisted treatment, all tailored to the needs of couples.
Before we wrap up, can you offer any advice on reinforcing sobriety after couples rehab?
Post-rehab support is crucial. Engaging in 12-step recovery groups like Recovering Couples Anonymous can be a massive boon. Some couples may benefit from sober living environments, and many should consider relapse prevention programs, which teach strategies to maintain sobriety in the long term.
Thanks for shedding light on such an important topic, Ben. It seems like there's hope and help available for couples going through addiction struggles.
Absolutely, Anna. It's all about taking that first step together and being open to the process. Thanks for having me here to discuss this.
It was our pleasure, Ben. To our listeners, thank you for tuning in. Remember that if you and your partner are battling addiction, help is out there. Stay informed and supported as you navigate this journey. Until next time on Addiction Group's podcast. Thank you for tuning into Addiction Group's podcast. We hope our discussions bring clarity to your queries about addiction. Remember, we're here to support and guide you. Until next time, stay informed and stay strong.